Welcome to the Bear Pit TV. My name's Freddie. I'm from the Ugly Inside. I'm with my mate Clive. We're on the Ugly Inside, a Southampton Fan and Fans Channel. And Elliot and the boys have asked us to come over here to give you our thoughts ahead of Wednesday night's game as Stoke host Saints. So, Clive, Saints' form recently has been patchy at best, let's be honest.
Yeah, it has been patchy. And I think that's down to the commitment in the cup competitions and the fact that it's stretched our squad to the very limit. And I think we had a hangover, today in the first half against Middlesbrough. Played much better in the second half, but clearly it's stretching us. Europa, 6 games on top of the League Cup as well, has pushed us to the limit, and it seems like sometimes the energy's gone out of the team a little bit.
Like you said, our squad has been stretched. We've had the disappointment of moving out of Europa League. There's a few players in particular that have impressed us recently. Obviously, today's fantastic strike by Buffal. He has the ability to change the game on a sixpence. But other than that, the players that you have to look out for, Stoke fans out there. Obviously, our obvious one is Virgil van Dijk has been absolutely immense for us this season.
Yeah, I think the whole defence. If you look at if the back five lines up with Forster in goal, Cedric and Bertrand and fullbacks, and Van Dijk and Font in the middle. That's I would imagine, one of the best defences in the Premier League. But we haven't always put that team out recently, and we didn't today. But it's something to start from. What's in front of them has probably been a bit more disappointing, and there's not a lot of creation in midfield. Buffal is a wild card. He's come in recently, done 2 absolute amazing bits of skill, which have been out of keeping with the games we've been playing in. Sometimes that's what wins you a game.
And obviously, Charlie Austin's injured. It's likely he'll be out for at least a month. We're not sure the extent yet, but like you said, it's hard to see where the goals are coming from. Shane Long hasn't scored this season for us in any competition in his longest goal drought in 7 years. Do you think Long or, we saw Rodriguez start today against Middlesbrough, but do you think either of those will likely to start against Stoke on Wednesday night? I think Long will probably start.
Yeah, he probably will. It's hard to say, but they're both decent players. I think in recent games against Stoke, Saints have played a lot of decent football and had the cutting edge up front. I think the worrying thing this year is we haven't quite got that cutting edge up front.
It's been very frustrating watching Saints recently, controlling games, slow approach, and that's probably what you're going to expect from us on Wednesday night at the Britannia, or the Bet365 rather. Having said that, Clive, how are we feeling for Wednesday night? Give us a score prediction, mate.
I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a bit dour. I think it's going to be a right old physical battle in midfield. I think Saints can get a draw out of it. Impressed with Stoke's recovery since the start of the season, and they don't give much away. They really don't give much away. And I know from previous games up there that even if you get ahead in the game, that they've got a lot of heart in the supporters and the side. Mark Hughes is no mug. He's an experienced Premiership manager now. So even if you get ahead in a game, that game's not over. I think they're very much like us. Where we finish and where Stoke finish isn't going to be far apart.
And for me as well, I think it's going to be a really tight game on Wednesday night. It's one of those where we have to prove ourselves to go up to Stoke on a cold, wet December night. Don't forget to check out Elliot and the boys' preview over on our channel on the Ugly Inside, and that's it from us. Don't forget to check out our channel for Southampton content. And if you've liked Bear Pit TV, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more.